Okay, this is going to be my great sword build guide. I'm going to cover 3 different builds to go through low rank with, and then also I'm going to cover an early slash mid game high rank build to get you to into late game, clear all of the early game high rank monsters before you get your Ardean weapon. The very first build that I'm going to show is going to be the very first one that you can play. You're going to be playing around with quick sheath and evade extender for greatsword. Pretty much just makes lugging around that big old sword a little bit easier. It's going to be using the Buster Sword. You're going to be using the Alloy Helm, the Balahara Mail, the Balahara Vambraces, Balahara Coil, and Balahara Greaves. It's pretty basic. There's not much, damage output for it or anything like that, but it'll get the job done. The second build is going to be kind of mid game low rank. It's going to be utilizing part breaker, offensive guard, as well as powerhouse to really take advantage of those new offsets and perfect blocks that you can do with the greatsword. You're going to be using the Amani blade, the Ajarakan helm, mail, and greaves, and the Dashaguma braces and coil. Pretty much what this build is going to do is you're going to be destroying parts with part breaker, and you're also going to be doing a lot of extra damage for every clash and offset that you're able to pull off. The third build that I have for low rank is going to be your late game low rank build. It's going to be taking advantage of weakness exploit and also flare. Pretty much the way that it works is that weakness exploit increases your affinity whenever you attack a monster's weak point, and it's further increased if the weak spot has a wound on it already, which is where flare comes in, because it makes it easier to inflict wounds on spots if you have flare. The pieces that you're going to be using is you're going to be using the Guardian Arkveld weapon, and then you're going to be using the Guardian Arkveld helmet and mail, and then the Guardian Rathalos Vambraces, and then the Zuwu coil, and the Guardian Rathalos Greaves. You can pair it with a Chainblade Charm. I would just go with a Defense Charm, just to make things a little bit easier, but pretty much that's what you're going to be running late game, low rank, if you want to. Now, the fourth build that I have for Greatsword is going to be pretty similar to the last build, except it's going to be using high rank pieces. You're still going to be trying to take advantage of weakness exploit and also flare combination, but you're going to be doing it with the Jikin Decapitator weapon, the Balachi Specs, the Nursilla Male Alpha, the Cuckoo Vambraces Alpha, the Cuckoo Coil Beta, and the Chotacabra Greaves Beta. Now, obviously, this is just kind of a guide. All of the math, it's still pretty early on. Play what you want, but this is just kind of help you get in the right direction and see how these different skills can kind of work together to make your build strong. Obviously, you're not going to be playing in any of these builds for very long as you progress through the story, so I wouldn't be too worried about getting every single piece perfect. If you liked the video, you can like, comment, and subscribe. I'm live every day on twitch.tv/GlitzXO playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Later.